Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hola.
Hey, Dorinda, Garrett, Shane. Good to see you, Shane. Hmm. So, how are you doing today, GD?
Just realized I forgot to plug my headphones in. I'm like, oh yeah, da. Oh yeah, that might help. I was watching a movie.
Yeah, you're watching a movie. Which one?
Oops. Okay, there we are. I was watching an old Jerry Lewis movie.
Cool.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it before. It's like, oh, this looks good. I'll do this, and I'll sit here and watch that for a while. So
Hey,
yeah.
Benjamin, Debbie.
Hello,
Good to see
everybody.
you.
Benjamin, Garrett, Debbie. I always want to say Tomahawk, but Tom Hancock. Shane. No worries, buddy. Good to see you. Go
I
get some
can
sleep and some
understand that.
rest.
I watched LW, but I didn't comment because I didn't want to say hi to everybody. I know that's terrible.
Hey, Chuck. Hey, Dorinda. Sorry, just finishing up the list. Did I miss? Oh, Rocksteady, brother. Okay, I think I got everybody. Whoever I missed, sorry. Hello.
Oh, well, you got a hi. Okay. Wow. Okay, so it's Thankful Thursday. So I want to know what everybody's thankful for. One of the things that, um, like we're always asking God for things, we need to thank Him for things also. If you look around you, you're probably provided everything you could need to survive. Not material things, family, friends.
Garrett, I thought it was Thirsty Thursday. Yeah, after this week, yeah. Try not
Garrett, if
to.
you're
Try not
thirsty,
to.
drink it, right? Just
Yep.
drink it. I
Yeah,
don't
no.
care.
I'm putting my rye away. That's it. No more rye.
How come?
I've been trying to do that for the last couple of weeks, and it's like here or there, something just gets me all grr. It's like, hey, I gotta stop doing this. I never used to drink like this during the week, kind of thing, until all this COVID crap, and I had nothing better to do. Not that I was getting drunk every night, but it's like, okay, it's just YouTube and and a sip of rye was going hand in hand, chit chat to people. It's like, okay, I gotta knock this off. But
Yeah,
got rid of my cigarettes, so I was glad for that for the most part. So one thing at a time.
eh, just drink your ride.
And I'm thankful that God has kept me and my hubby healthy for the last couple of days after my hubby's slight little run-in with a ill person. So I'm very happy for that too.
There you go.
Yep. And I'm happy that we are now going from new moon to full moon to get some energy back too. Okay, your turn.
Spotted rabbits, you've decided to come back. Hmm. Okay. um, I can't really see the chat. I hate this. Had a weird day. That they came and installed the lifeline thing, and it was kind of interesting.
What was that?
Huh?
What's a lifeline thing?
It's a button. If I fall, I push it and help comes.
Oh. okay, it was something like that. I was like, oh.
And yeah, and they were like, and there's a whole lot more services, and I was all, and because they had called me and they said your name came up, and I'm like, why? And they start telling me, and I was like, how much? And they said, no, it's free. And I said, all right, why not?
Sweet. Yeah. Not much of life is free. Cheapers.
Right? Yep.
You should have seen me trying to undo an alarm system here. Couldn't remember what the code was. It had been so long since we had alarmed the house and whatever that it went off and I couldn't figure it out. So
Oh
I,
no.
I kind of pulled a no. And then I called the company and they told me where I had to go to unhook it, whatever else. But in the meantime, I kind of made a mess of box and whatever. And she's like, yeah, well, if you would have called and whatever. I'm like, you don't understand. Having a couple of cats in here and that thing was going off for a while. Like, it drove me crazy. I finally went, okay. Yeah, so.
What is Shane saying?
Pick me, I have same problem.
With
Which which one?
can't
We
turn
all
your
got a
alarm
few.
off?
Yep.
I don't know. Huh. Hey, Danny. Did anybody else come in that I missed?
Danny, Garrett. Oh, Garrett is asking if he can come up.
I put the link. Did it not work?
As far as I know, it's there. Yep, I see it there. I guess he's just being polite and asking.
That is sweet. Thank you for asking. Um, as long as I know who you are, you're coming up.
And hello, everybody, once again.
Dorinda. I think she's going back and forth. I know there's other channels on. I'm okay with that.
Oh
Y'all
yeah.
know. I want y'all to know. Um,
I almost said it.
what?
I got zip my lip. I almost said it.
I know that there are other channels on at the same time, and uh, I totally understand that. I appreciate anybody that just comes by and says hello, and if they leave, I totally get that. Um, all I can say is, Cam, I am keeping you in my prayers. That's all I'm going to say about that. But thank you for the shout out.
Yeah, us old people.
Us old ladies really like that.
Us old ladies
AG
like to
is
talk all night long.
All right,
GG, is that a
Gigi,
maple leaf
calm
on your
down.
head?
I put it there myself. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
I realized I muted. I don't know if
Hey, Paul Davis.
did you hear me say what Shane said last? Because I realized after I was muted, I'm like, did I mute before that? He said, "Wow, Bonnie, you don't know what I say?" Question mark.
I guess not.
Okay,
Um,
because I think I realized what he was talking about. He's talking about the panic button, maybe. Shane, you need one of them little things installed too. That actually might be a good idea.
well, it's not a pan. Well,
Well,
I guess you could call it a panic button. Heck, I
sort
don't
of.
know what it
Yeah.
is. I just know you can wear it all the time. Well, except for when you're sleeping. But like it's waterproof in the shower, whatever, and because most times accidents happen in the shower.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa,
I've
whoa,
done
whoa!
my
This is
wipeouts.
a G-rated channel. Let's keep it
No,
clean.
not that way either. Me, I'm a
Hey,
klutz,
Garrett.
man. I like totally wiped out one day badly, and it was just because turn. It just kind of did the slippy, and it was like down come the shower, everything. Oh my! I don't know how I didn't break anything. But I'm klutz, really bad klutz.
Hey, Jeremy, good to
Jeremy,
see you here.
you owe me a drink. That's twice we've done that. We did that last time too. Remember we said
I
something the exact
understand,
same?
Shane.
So you did the hokey pokey in the shower twice in one night and fell both times? My
No,
goodness.
no. Just the hokey pokey by myself and wiped out. I don't need no help.
That's what, yeah, no, yeah. Okay, all right. I understand. I got you.
And Gigi, it just keep drinking your rye. Just okay.
No, wait a minute. Maybe she should stop drinking that because if she's doing the hokey pokey and falling in the shower, I mean,
Well, no, I don't want you falling in the shower, but
yeah.
Well, normally I have my showers in the morning, not at midnight.
Yeah.
I was gonna say no. That just left wide open. Yeah, no, leave it alone.
As long as you're enjoying it, you go for it. You just do what you got to do.
It's all innocent. Trust me. I missed
Shane,
the step on my deck stairs, and I wrecked my left ankle. At work, I had a crock pot box in my hand, was coming down the ladder, and I missed the last 2 steps.
That's a hell of a fall.
Didn't hurt myself. I kind of landed and whatever. The customers were like, ah! And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm just dying of embarrassment here.
Last 2 steps, that's like a 3-foot fall. That's a big.
Oh, it hurt the knees. And yeah. But Gina's more the type of going, oh my God, that was so embarrassing and red faced and, just get up, keep on moving, right? Afterwards, it's like, get home, it's like, okay, I'm not moving. That hurt.
Oh no, you wouldn't believe how many times I've fallen. Thank God, not lately, because I think I'd probably be one of those with a broken hip. How embarrassing would that be?
Yeah,
But
I hear you.
we were coming out of a restaurant one time, and those cement tire stop things, those cement. I don't even know what the heck they're called. And there was I guess there used to be a pole there. They had cut it off, and it was at an angle. It wasn't even straight. Well, I stepped on that.
How?
And you're sitting there falling, and you're trying to stop falling. And the momentum, you just keep going forward. I landed flat on that cement tire stop thing. I had to go down to the doctor. It was bad.
Yeah.
And I was young.
Shane says, Bonnie, let's go down together if we fall.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
Yes, that's sweet. But you kind of have to be together to fall together, huh?
Well, as long as he starts falling first, but you can. If you start going down for it, ain't gonna be pretty. Squish. Your little ditty story there reminded me of my sister when she was about, I think she was about 15. We went to a house to practice our singing for a Christmas thing, whatever. She fell down the stairs, and the little hockey games with the men that you slide around with the little thing, and there were like the metal thin men. Her hand right on top of one. And the little man went through her palm, and she was very lucky that it didn't hit where, so I couldn't believe how lucky she was.
Yep. Well, you wouldn't believe where I hit on that cement thing. Holy cow.
Yeah, if you felt like right flat on your back, that would have been like.
No, not back. I fell forward.
Oh, I thought you meant you landed on your back.
Oh, no. It couldn't be that nice.
Oh. So, did you smack your face too?
No.
No?
Nothing
Okay.
happened to my face, just my knee and my...
everything else.
Yeah.
Hey, Bonnie.
Ouch.
Paul Davis is
Gerald, I
in
can
the chat.
hardly hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Paul Davis is in the chat. Do you
I
think
saw Paul Davis.
can we bring him up? I'd like to get an update from him because I think he's traveling around doing the convoy stuff.
I think he said he's not, but I put the link. Paul, I'm putting it again if you're still here. I don't think he went,
I know
but
he
I
did
could
the
be
North
wrong.
Carolina one, but then yeah, I don't know if he went any from there. I just didn't know.
Aw, outlaw. I'll catch you. We have sweet people here. They're just,
Yep.
I'm not sweet, I promise.
Very
I am salty as you can get.
well, and I know we can all be that way. Um, I know one in chat that's very stubborn, hard headed, and I think that he could kind of be mean if he wanted to.
I think we all can be a little mean when we want to.
Oh gosh, yes. I'm good at that.
Sherry Berry, that is a wonderful thing to say to Bonnie. I'll let you read it.
You sure, Gary? First, I have seen your name somewhere, though. Thank you so much. God bless you too.
You got to believe in Jesus. If you don't believe in Jesus, I think you're looking at a dark future. You know, I think if you're looking
Oh,
at and
definitely.
believing in Jesus, I think you're going to be okay.
That's right. Positive thinking, positive love, encouragement.
Yep.
Everybody on YouTube needs to stop being so judgmental everywhere. That's the thing that's driving me nuts lately. It's just judgment, judgment, judgment. It's like, okay, how about you judge yourselves? That's what you should be doing. Looking at yourselves in the mirror, judge yourself, take care of yourself. Never mind what everybody else is doing, myself included. You know what I mean? It's like there's a right time to do this, and other times you gotta do things for yourself.
Love you too, Shane. Getting
Aw, Shane, but
constructive
you're a
there,
cute
aren't you?
ass. Oh,
Really?
oh.
You've seen his ass? I didn't say that.
That's what I was
Oh,
saying. Well, asses can be cute too, right? They carry a load. All in good fun, Jane. You know.
yes, Sherry Berry. That's where I've seen you. Thank you.
I have to make you laugh before you go to sleep tonight.
Just so everyone knows, my ass is huge.
Your pet or your own?
No, I don't have any pets. I don't have any
Right.
pets.
I was wondering, is that a trick question? Well, you know what? When older age comes, I used to laugh because one of the guys who used to work, he'd always remind me about my butt kind of thing because he'd always tell me I had a bubble butt, which around here growing up, is more the black people had, like the women had the bubble butt. That was a common, uh, I guess, comment, however you want to call it. And he's like, "You got a bubble butt?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "Oh, I ain't got no bubble butt now, man."
Oh my goodness, Hawk. It is so
uh,
funny. But I totally
Flat
understand.
one. That's kind of what I feel. I used to have a problem with pants because of the way my waist was and my hips and whatever. Now it's like, hey, they actually kind of work a little better now. It's kind of even itself off.
Lori C.
uh,
Good to see you.
my problem is long pants. Oh, that's such a nightmare. Such a nightmare to be tall as a woman. To try to find long enough pants and then, of course, not shrink in the wash and all the nonsense. So be happy you're a tiny little girl, Bonnie. It's so much easier. And when things go on
No,
sale, Your shoe size is still left in stock.
For some reason, they think if 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 you have wider hips, you have big legs, I guess, or I don't know. They don't know
Oh,
how to make clothes.
oh, yeah, I know. I hear you on that one. Yeah, it's
Jeans are funny. Jeans are funny.
yeah.
I've been buying 38 34s, so 38 waist, 34 length for probably the last 20 years, and none of them fit right. They're all so damn baggy. They don't fit right, but I don't like to sit down and my pants raise up. I want my pants to cover my ankles. So it's
It's
Yeah,
been kind of a
actually
struggle for a long dang time.
yeah.
Patrick Lee, Jerry Lee, good to see y'all.
Jerry Lee, Lori, Patrick. Hi. Haven't seen anybody else. Squirrel. Sorry,
And
I just had
but
to
you
get
know
that out of my
what?
system.
It doesn't matter what I say about you been putting post-it notes up, Garrett.
Oh yeah, it's up there now. You want me to take it off?
No, I'm talking about the ones on your mirror. Remember me telling you that?
Yeah. Yeah, hang on a
And
second.
you know what the funny thing is? I saw, who did I see today? 1A.
Let's go.
1A had Christina up there from Jeremy's, and um, she was saying that since she was 18, she's been putting post-it notes with positive affirmations all over her house. And she said people come in and think she's weird and she don't care. And because Christina's like that, she doesn't care about what anybody thinks. And she
I
throws
mean,
that
that
F
go ahead.
bomb a lot.
That's cool.
She's cute as can be, though. I don't know how. I think she's fixing to be 30 now. But still, she's.
Shane, your inseam is 40. I thought I had problems. Wow. But mind you, that should be
Not even.
easier for men to get. I don't know.
No. He would have to go to a big and tall around here, even. You can't
See,
get that.
yeah, men have big and tall. Where the heck is the women big and tall?
Women aren't big and tall. That's the problem. They're
Oh,
not big and tall.
well, okay, I'm skinny and tall, whatever. It's like, but I
There's
need those
span of
couple of
height.
inches.
There's like no such thing as tall women anymore. I've never seen a
Yes, there
tall woman.
is.
You need to be in
Gigi,
Canada.
Where are they at? Where?
You need to be in
Tell me.
Canada.
if you come down here, I will take you to a store that will have jeans for you, and you can take them back home with you.
My
Hang on,
daughter is six
hang
foot.
on a second.
My
Hang on a
son's
second.
six. Sorry, my son's 6'4".
Hang on just a second. Chuck C is in chat. Hey Chuck.
Hey,
Hey,
Chuck.
Chuck,
Yeah, he's another tall guy. His kids are probably gonna end
I
up being
think he's
very
taller
tall.
than I am, but you know what? Guess what? No. I've been around a lot of women. None of y'all are tall.
42 inch. That's like, how many inches is 5 feet?
60 inches. 60 inches is 5 foot tall.
I'm just thinking, damn, that's
If you're only 60 inches, guess what? You're not tall.
That's 5 foot. Yep. Yeah. See here, to go shopping and find, and I can't just go and buy a pair of pants off a
no,
thing,
you
whatever,
have to
without
get the
trying them on,
tall.
whatever. Have to try them on, but they usually stop at 34-inch inseam. They don't, or sorry, 32-inch inseam. They don't usually go to 34. I would love a 36, but trying to find a 34 is like mission impossible.
Hello. That's why you do
34?
what I do and wear sweatpants and you just buy double X's and go with it.
Yeah, well,
That's
I
what
30,
can't do.
34 is easy to find.
Seriously,
Yes, yes.
as long as they ain't those skinny jeans where they suck right into your leg,
No,
like that's where it's
no.
the style and whatever. And I have to have a what do you call it? A high waist. style. I do not like those bend over and my butt crack is all yours to see. Forget it.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
those are the ones I wear. But
Just remember, just remember,
I can't
everybody
show
else
that.
enjoys that.
Well,
Everybody
no,
else enjoys that. So
well, yeah,
just keep that in mind.
to a point. But see, the reason I say that, and I should correct myself when I say things like that. My bad, because of the way my butt, hips, and waist are, or whatever. It works a whole different way when I try to wear those pants. They're already too low on me before I even bend over. That's why I like the high
That's why
waisties
you wear a
because my
belt.
waist is unusually high. I can't buy like a one-piece bodysuit because the waist on them is going to be probably up where my boobs are or something. Hi.
Hi, BB.
Hello, Dorinda
Hi,
and
Dorinda,
Ronnie.
Ronnie, Garrett, Hawk's flat
Yo.
ass.
Yeah, Buck has a
That
flat
was
ass.
funny.
But
I
yeah.
caught that funny comment. I'm glad I caught that.
Hello, everybody else. Hello, Dorinda. Hope you got a nail going. Looks like you do. Oh yeah, there you go.
Hi, Lori.
Hello, D. Hello, everybody.
Cheers. I need it
Cheers.
today.
I'm drinking a.
Do not care. I still have a bottle left.
Cheers, y'all. Cheers. To good
Cheers.
wine.
Definitely. Oh,
Where everybody knows your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Patrick. Yeah, same thing. You wore hip huggers until you lost your butt. That's a sit. Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I got a daughter. She's 5.5. I'm gonna say she'll be 6 in July at the end of July.
Yeah.
And we just bought her size 8 boy briefs or whatever they call them. Boy briefs, boy boxers, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
But her smaller size that she was wearing.
They call
What'd
them
you say?
boy shorts.
Yeah, boy short. There you go. Boy
That's
shorts.
what they
Yeah,
call 'em.
size 8 boy shorts. But the smaller size that she was wearing, I don't know. It wasn't even an argument, but we kind of got into a discussion one night.
Somebody's down there hiding. Check.
It was I had to put her underwear on, and they actually fit. So it's kind of sad.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's
There you
not
go.
sad.
Hello.
They're growing up. It's okay. Hi, Chuck. How are you?
I'm here. Ass is somewhere outside. I left it out there.
You flat asser too? Are you a flat asser too?
We're not flat earthers, we're flat assers.
Yeah.
I
Not
dropped
me.
mine off.
No, I
Mine's
got
dragging. Mine's
big
dragging
ass.
so bad. I left it outside.
Chuck, don't admit to it. Don't fall into that flat asser whole
I don't
thing.
believe you
Don't
guys.
do
I
it.
want to see your
Don't do it.
asses. I want to see them up on the screen.
No.
I want you to go up on the screen and be all, look at my
Mine
flat
is-
ass and all.
Mine is so
We are
covered in
not
hair.
trying to do
Mine is so covered in hair, you would
flat
never
ass.
even be able to see it. So don't even think about it.
You could do
Good night,
it.
Shane.
Chickens.
Good night, Shane.
Good
Hello,
night,
everybody
Shane.
that just came into chat that I haven't said hello to yet. Ow, 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 ow.
Hi, Shep.
On that note, I'm taking my flat butt to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hey, Shep.
Hey, Shep. Damn, I'm just fucking beat. Sorry for the language. I'm not sleepy at all. I'm just tired. I'm so damn tired. My vision's fuzzy and working on my damn brakes
It's
on
been a
my
rough
truck.
couple of days, Chuck. It's been a rough couple of days. I hear you. It's been a rough couple of days. Just the news coming out and everything else. It's been rough.
Mine is well, the other stuff probably mentally, but physically from trying to do them brakes on that truck and then running around chasing parts. Mine's one of those ones that we don't know which brakes you have or drums you have till we see them.
Shane. Yes, I see
green
you.
lights.
Hey, Sissy Cat.
I
Just
remember
get
when
Shane, just get you a pair of 10-year-old boy jogging pants and put them on. That'd be like
no,
tight.
don't, Shane. Don't do that, Shane. I
Uh,
remember when my son, his sister, my daughter she's 2 years younger. She took ballet, and my son was like, Mom, I want to take ballet, and he was 5. And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. All right. You can take ballet. I let him take a class. And I thought, you know what? If he's gay, I'm going to love him. Like, whatever, But
Hi, girlfriend.
if he just wants to do ballet, okay. He did one thing, and then he was like, no, I'm not doing it again. I was like, okay, good. I really didn't want to deal with the tights thing at all. That was like,
Oh, well, yeah. Okay,
when a
I can
man
get
comes out on stage and all his junk is outlined in the tights, it's
Yeah, I
so
know.
wild. You're just like,
Wow,
That's why
I see
D,
his
you
whole
are a
thing.
freak. You just love that shit. You just jump all over that.
Did you teach him?
No.
Teach him
That's
the
why I hate
Zorro
the
snap?
Speedos, too. The
Yeah,
Speedos are
Speedos.
horrible.
Oh, wow.
Oh, God.
No,
They're not
no
comfortable, by the way.
Speedos,
They're
no
not
banana
comfortable.
hammocks. No. Leave something for the girls' imagination. We're not built like you guys. We want to see you working and sweating and smelling like
Yeah, put a potato in your pants. Put a potato in your pants, but make sure you put it in the front. You don't want to look like you shit yourself.
No, you just want to imagine something, and guess what?
You
It's
don't
never
need
what
no
it
dang
amounts to.
potatoes either. Good Lord.
good to see you, Brew W. Haven't seen you in a while.
Never eating potatoes again.
That would be really hard to do, to not eat potatoes, wouldn't
It
it?
really
Be so hard
would.
to do. It's like not eating sugar. I heard a headline a couple months ago. It said
Oh, I could do that.
study links white sugar to cancer, and I was like,
Cheers, dear.
of course it does. So
It
does the
feeds it.
As much sweet tea as I drink, I'm fucked.
They just realized that.
switch to honey. Just switch to your local honey. Little things like that can be a big change for your body. It can help with allergies and everything. Love you too, Brew. Good to see you.
No way, conservative people.
Graham calls for Russian President Vladimir Putin to be assassinated. No way. Drop a link. That can't be true. Is he drunk? He's fucking drunk. That's what it is. He's
I
a
don't,
drunk.
I don't
Lindsey
doubt
Graham
it.
is a drunk. As I
he's
drink my
paid by
wine,
check.
I am not a drunk, but he is a fucking drunk. That's
Well, that's aiming at the wrong one.
Poor
Oh,
old
I'm
Lindsey
sorry.
Graham. He needs to come out of the closet and just let old Big Mike
Right.
lay some pipe to him.
I don't want to picture Big Mike and
Don't drink the water.
anything.
What's happening? What's
Have you
happening?
seen the neck on Big Mike? Have you seen the
What's
neck
happening?
on Big Mike?
Oh, I've got
just
some
the
pictures.
shoulders.
I got a picture of Big Mike rowing in the front of the canoe and BO behind him going. And
That's
I'm just
my
like,
man. That's my man.
not look like a woman right there
Okay,
with
look,
a
look,
shoulder.
look right up here. Look right up here.
Yeah, that's manly.
Anybody
Not
that's got shoulders like that is a man.
Yep.
And that's Big Mike.
I got a couple pictures. I got one of them when they were kids. And BO's got his arm around him. I mean, it could have been Photoshop, but it sure looks like the first lady.
Yeah,
Like she was in that green dress that one day with Ellen doing her little dance and showing off her junk.
Yeah, with little Mike Jr. swinging in the breeze.
Exactly. Oh no, it was white. Those were white pants. But I see
I
him
was
in
actually,
white.
I was actually
green
concerned.
dress.
I was actually concerned because little Mike was swinging in the breeze there, and I think little Mike was bigger than my Mike, and it was like, what the
Oh,
fuck?
the head mask. I seen a video
Well, I
on
have no clue
BitChute
what y'all are talking about.
of it was. I'm sorry.
Who's
Kind of
little
close,
Mike and
Trey.
who's Big Mike and what?
You don't know who Big Mike is?
Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama is not Michelle
Okay, I know, but
Obama.
is it okay, so is that little or big?
No.
Little
Little
Mike.
Michelle has a big Michelle.
But okay, y'all got me totally confused. Never
She
mind.
looked like
I don't
she
need
got
to
about
know.
8 inches swinging.
and they were swinging. And that's a good song.
Bring me a sandwich. I'll be
I
right
know
back.
that song.
I'm glad
Um,
those pictures are not tattooed in my mind like they are y'all's. I am glad I have not dug into a lot of these things y'all have.
you don't gotta dig too hard to find those pictures, Bonnie,
And
at
definitely
all.
don't dig too
Hey,
hard. Don't
Lily.
dig too hard. Just take it easy.
Where'd you hear that, Shep, that they picked up Oprah and Ellen? I mean, Hollywood's been awfully quiet. Some of these sources I just don't trust. Somebody emails me every day or texts me every day the stuff from the Situation Report, and I never watch it because I don't trust it. There's a
Sorry, I
lot.
ain't buying it.
Yeah, a lot of things. They're like, I don't trust a lot of things, but I do pay attention and I do appreciate the information and I watch it and I watch it. I'm looking at it all. I'm not
Because they were
biased that
saying
way.
they were supposed to be in Gitmo and they had the things around there, whatever. Well, why is Ellen on TV now still and whatnot, whatever? And
Well,
if somebody says a clone, I'm going to smack them.
okay,
I think
not a
the
clone, but
cancer.
I'm going to tell you this. If you go to BitChute, there
Mhm.
was a 6-minute video about Kamala Harris, and it was called "She's Gone," and I can't find it anymore. But it was showing clips of her
Right.
years ago talking, her features, and then as of recent. And those masks and stuff. I've seen the mask lines on some of these people. They're very easy to make.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
so
That's why I can't. Yeah.
yeah. So
There's
she
too
so
many
Shep,
people out there that can do CGI and computer stuff and get people to watch them and make money out of this. And to me, this is why I keep saying, to me, it's the
yeah,
biggest scam of the 21st century. People have been misdirected in numerous ways. Not to say that there isn't truth out there. That's not what I'm saying. And people get misconstrued of what I'm saying. But there's so many ways of like I still remember this video that somebody sent me. Oh, check this out. It was a doctor and he's got all these qualifications and he's saying all this about the what vac whatever. And meanwhile, I went, okay, pluck the buddy's name in on the internet, and there's the hospital denying knowing them. There's this and all the stuff came up about this guy's totally 100% fake, but yet everybody right away believes it because they got the
right,
mindset of believing it. So therefore, people really need to look at the background, where the information come from, and you know
right.
what I mean.
Amen.
Dig
Yeah,
a
I
little
definitely
deeper.
do.
Don't be so quick to take the first thing that comes your way. Because I've been there. I was believe way too much too easy, and then I kind of went, "Hey, wait a minute. This one is fake. This one is fake." Yeah. So
I shared a video that supposedly was in New York that was in Italy. And it was circulated 3 times, at
Can
least in different states and countries. It was the same footage. I done it, and it was and Craig the Hunter said this. Craig, if you're lurking out there, Craig,
yeah,
when I first started following YouTube, he said this: misinformation is the information. And I was like,
yeah.
that is brilliant. That is exactly what we got.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what we got. I'm the
Unfortunately,
only
yeah.
one
There's
live here.
yeah.
What the heck? That's it.
Ken,
There's
I was hoping you would have heard from Blackwatch.
Shit. Oh,
no. He said he was getting off last time I saw him on here.
Yeah, well, Ken
Blackwatch is
asked
right
if
there.
Blackwatch, you're right there, buddy.
Is
Hey,
he? Oh, hi, Blackwatch.
go
good to
ahead.
see you.
Hello, hello, hello.
Not done.
That's funny. Kenneth just said it too, going, "Hey, anybody seen him or heard of him?" There he is. I was gonna say, as long as it's not somebody faking him. Lord knows we got enough of that going around. People faking other people. Like the
Blackwatch is
YouTube isn't
to you.
enough problems.
Shane Blackwatch is talking to you. Pay attention.
I thought it was a cute comment, dude. That was funny. Is that what we call him, Potato Head? The other guy?
Yes, Ken, I agree with you. It is great to see Blackwatch.
Oh,
Yes, it is.
He said a black watch is up there. I don't see him up there though.
No, in chat.
He's, in chat.
We need to. I still need to look that up.
I see block watch.
Operation.
No, it's black.
And you guys go
watch.
look again. I see block watch. I don't see black watch. I don't think it's black watch.
I'm looking.
It says black watch on my computer.
I think you need to put your glasses on, bro.
I'm looking at it right now. Wait a minute.
I'm
Yeah,
seeing black watch.
I see black watch as well.
All right. You're right. I'm wrong. It is
That's
black
okay.
watch.
That's no big deal.
Black watch is. No, I
Black
like black
watch
watch.
is in the house.
I hope he comes up. Can you get him up on panel?
I'll step down if you only have room for 6, honey.
No, I've got plenty of room, but I don't.
Hear that?
Oh my god.
I don't want to put him on the spot.
Yeah. He knows he's welcome, right? He knows that.
You've got motherfucking mail. Biatch.
All are welcome. Except for Chuck C.
He's always welcome.
That's who just played that clip. What
Hey,
can I
hilarious,
do?
too.
Hilarious too. Hello. How are you? Ooh, get a rhymer.
I gotta get you up. Hold on, let me mute this shit. I'm trying to find Vicky and I lost.
Oh my
That's fun.
goodness.
I'm super hyper. That's great. Kitty. Oh,
Deanna, did you take a little toke off of the devil's grass?
the ladies' lettuce, you mean? Why,
Yeah,
yes,
that
honey.
too.
All day long.
Oh, okay, just checking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have some breaking news, and
Yes, ma'am.
if somebody can confirm it,
Yes, Bonnie. What is it?
Trump just
Huh?
been elected Speaker of the House.
Shut up.
I'm looking.
Shut up. I've heard
You have-
rumors
Bonnie,
that
you
was
have to go back and look at the
possibility.
whole thing. You have to go back and look at the whole thing. Look at the presidential motorcade taking him to the CPAC, and then he gave the State of the Union address.
Oh my
And
God.
that's what they are saying now is that they're going to vote him in as Speaker of the House
Oh,
for
shit.
2022 so that he can impeach Biden and Harris, and then he
God,
will
let it be so.
be implanted as president.
Please, God, let it be so.
We can pray. We
Please,
can
God,
be
let it be
thankful.
so.
We can. Oh, please.
Did you guys see the motorcade that took him to the CPAC?
I did not.
Yes.
It had 2 ambulances, 150 motorcycles that were cops, and like 50 cop cars. And
That
he was
looks
in a
like-
bulletproof Suburban. It was a motorcade for a presidential.
Presidential. Yes.
That was exactly what took him to the motorcade.
And
So
did
I-
you see the one that took Potato to the address?
Yeah, I think he was
Jail.
in like a cab. He was in a yellow cab. I think.
And the
Guillotine.
police turned their backs, just like
Yep.
the military.
Their
They
backs,
did?
yes. Yep. They all
Awesome.
turned their backs.
No
Okay.
way. Really?
Little
I wanna
question.
see
Little
that. I
question.
want to see that.
Did
I've got
somebody
it.
say he was
Yeah,
actually
let's see it, Bonnie.
in
Hey, Lily.
I
in
will show
whatchamacallit, been voted in because he is not the Speaker of the House as of yet. They
Okay.
want to get him
Yeah,
in.
no, he hasn't been voted in yet. He hasn't been
So
voted
I'm
in
just
yet.
double checking and back checking and
No.
whatever. It's like not yet, but that's where we want. But you know what? This
Right.
is not the first time I've read up on this.
Yep.
Shall we say backdoor
Possibility.
way of doing it
Yeah.
a long time ago, and now that I see this coming, I'm like, oh, they might be actually. This is
That's
gonna
a
be good.
possibility. That's a
2022.
possibility.
I'm telling you. What? We gotta think
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah, because if they don't fix this last one, there's no hope for 2024. That's why. And you know what my friend Seth told me with the convoy? Tomorrow's the last day. They're meeting
What?
up tomorrow. That's the last day on their planned schedule. He thinks they're going
Hey,
to
Lily.
Hagerton, Maryland, and then of course there's those other convoys going into DC and the Beltway. But he's, I think, just going to go up and down the East Coast. He's from Vermont, so he knows all that area and stuff. He's not going into DC, I don't think, but some of them are going into DC. And he
Nikki
said
B.
tomorrow's the last day. And
I wish they'd stay away from DC. I don't know what. I'm
I
pretty
think,
sure it's a trap.
well, here's what I think, darling. I really believe this. Do the Walls of Jericho thing. Go ahead and drive around that baby.
Well,
Do
that's
it.
what I said.
Want to drive
'Cause
around
you
the
can go
Beltway.
around the outside and make
Well,
a
Yeah,
heck
stay
of
out
a
of that
lot of
damn
noise.
foreign land. That ain't part of the United States. Stay out the
Exactly
outskirts.
right. You're damn right it ain't. It's the District of Columbia.
Right.
And they stole from us.
Same
If they
land that's
can make
around the
some
Vatican.
noise,
Same land that's around in London.
You're damn
they
right
can
it
make
is.
some noise and people can show up.
They are showing up already on
Well, I
every
know, but I mean,
overpass. Get out of here. Get
oh, I know. I've been watching the whole thing. It's amazing. I
Get
love
out
it.
of here.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Biggie's got to leave for work in a couple minutes, and she just got woke up 10 minutes
Okay.
to 9. So she's
Yeah.
been up 20 minutes, and she's fucked.
Hey, ladies.
Don't laugh
Hey,
at her. Help her
Ricky,
out.
have a good night.
Make her some food. Get her clothes ready for her.
Shit.
Get off.
My
Get
son
off.
did.
Get off of here. Go help him.
For me.
I'm so beat down from that damn truck, I don't even feel like going and fixing myself food.
Mm.
Okay, y'all, I'm going to try it again. Hopefully, this is what I was trying to show y'all last night when everything went. Woo. So we're going to try again.
Okay.
See what happens.
Okay.
I know not to click it twice.
That's good, conservative. I think everybody should turn their back on that POS.
And they did. That was awesome. That when Biden's motorcade came through, all the cops turned their back on him. That was awesome, and it was recorded.
Yes. It's right here. Well, he sees a spaceship thing. I muted it. Am I muted too?
We
Probably.
can hear you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if the video is on. You make it big screen, it'd cover your whole screen.
Oh, that's a good idea. Chet. Thank you.
Welcome. Yeah, I was giving lessons the other night on everybody how to do all that. I'm like, they're like, you just started using them. I'm like, well, I like to push buttons.
Hello, Nikki B.
Hey, Nikki.
Yeah, they just
Hey,
all pulled up there and see there's the motorcade and they've all got their back.
I'm going to take a couple big swigs of my tea. That's how they want it.
Let that video play out because you'll see all the police officers that are parked along the street. They all have their
Yeah.
backs turned to.
Yep. She's so
Bonnie,
worried
is-
about
Bonnie, is
things
that
wrong.
during his
Yes, when he's in
March 1st?
motorcade, when they all turn their back to him.
when
Biden in a motorcade running, the cops turn their back to him.
Yeah, I know. It was on March 1st.
I don't know. I guess
But I've
that-
never seen the police line up like that for a motorcade either.
I never did either.
Oh, but they had to have security there. They had to have security, remember? They
Sorry
wanted
about
the
that.
National Guard.
I feel like I fell down steps and then fell off of a damn house.
and you don't mind anyway.
Well, I'm apologizing anyway.
Fuck.
Oh, shit.
I mean, that's Pennsylvania Avenue, right? There, all the way down it. And you can see across the street, they're lined up all over there, too.
Yeah, they're on both sides, and you're right. That's 16th Avenue, and they've got their backs. All of them have their backs turned to the motorcade.
Yeah.
Can you go and find the motorcade that went into the CPAC with Trump?
I can try.
Because it is so much different than this one. This is Biden's coming in 11 o'clock last night, whatever. Trump's going to the CPAC is everything that you would think of a presidential motorcade. They've got a couple different ambulances. They've got 150 motorcycles. They've got all kinds of cars.
Okay.
It's awesome compared to this one.
Is that the end of it? I think she just starts carrying on is why she keeps filming. I don't know why they're all just still standing there. Yeah. Did everybody fall asleep while I was gone?
Nope.
Hey,
What are you
Robert.
doing, Finnegan?
Cindy, I understand that if there was a crowd, there wasn't no crowd. News with Z-Man. You changed your name. That's a good one. How you doing, Robert? Brew, good to see you. Are y'all looking for the CPAC one or what? Why is everybody so quiet?
Well, I was muted, but now I'm not.
Yeah, sorry. No, it is. It's the CPAC one.
That was a good video. Thank you for sharing it.
Okay. I will look for the CPAC one.
I got a video for you, Bonnie. Let me find it.
That video of Trump showing up to CPAC. I mean, that just kind of proves that he's the president because that motorcade is how a presidential motorcade is.
Here you go, Bonnie. I'm sending it to you. Let me know when you're ready.
You know, some people may never forgive him for deceiving us like this, if that's true. You
And
know what I mean?
yes, I agree with that too, because yeah, to let it get this bad. But then did it have to? Did to, to for it to be believed, didn't it have to? Because look at the way he was done for 4 years. I don't know.
Well, you know,
I
how
think
long
he
is
had.
Devil? Sorry, Dorinda, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Deanna.
I was going to say, how long has Devil Dog been on the scene? Because just before he got on the scene, I was starting to see and understand what was actually going on in my own municipality. It took that long. So I can
Right.
understand that, Bonnie. I won't be one of them that won't be able to forgive, you know, but
Exactly.
mhm,
And
mhm.
Joey Lee's right. A lot of people died.
A lot of people died. A lot of
Either
kids were forever ruined and or died, and exactly right. But we don't know what kind of positions he was put in. Also, he has a lot of family, a lot of friends. You know, if you ever seen the movie Ransom, that kind of shit is real, and people need to think about that too. They need to understand we're
fucking
dealing with really evil people, and if he's one of them, it'll be revealed. It'll be
But
revealed, right?
is he trying to wake everybody else up? Is he trying to wake people up?
I don't
I
know.
had some info to show you, but I dropped it down. I got tired of sitting there and looking at something on pause.
Well, share it now. I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm fixing to.
I stepped away a second. I'm sorry about that.
Well, stop stepping away unless you're going to show it. If you're not going to show it, don't do it.
Chuck, it's
Are these
not.
boys being whiny bitches or what? Is it just me?
No, 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 no. We're not being whiny. We're
I
being
think they
needy.
are.
We're
No,
being
I
needy.
think you're being a little impatient.
Yes,
I think
impatient.
so.
Yes, that's it.
I think
Chuck,
it's
oh, there it is. Okay. Y'all ready?
yes, ma'am.
Pay close attention to it.
Yes, sir.
It'll replay it over, but it's keywords.
News hours learned that the CDC picked up that there was some sort of virus happening in Wuhan, the coronavirus happening in Wuhan as early as December. When did the CDC start letting other agencies know that there was something in China happening, that this coronavirus was happening? And then when did the whole government approach start to happen?
So I'll let the CDC or Dr. You want to talk to that? Dr. Secretary Answer, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were alerted by some discussions that Dr. Redfield, the director of the CDC, had with Chinese colleagues on January. It's since been known that there may have been cases in December, not that we were alerted in December.
Here you go. Listen hard.
Okay, we'll do it in a second. Mike, yeah. Matt just said one more thing. There's been some discussion about China and what they knew and when they knew it. And I've been very critical. We need to know immediately. The world is entitled to know. The Chinese government was the first to know of this risk to the world. And that puts a special obligation to make sure that data gets to our scientists, our professionals. This is not about retribution. This matters going forward. We're in a live exercise here. We're in a live exercise.
I hear it. I hear it.
And Trump said you should have told me.
Sure that even today, the data sets that are available to everybody.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Are made available to
He looks a little pissed.
It's an imperative to keep people safe. We talked about the absence of data sets, not being able to make judgments about what to do. This is absolutely this transparency, this real-time information.
So you know how videos come back and they're super important. All right, so I have
Get off there. Yeah, Trump's like you should have told me.
Yeah, a little pissed off is not the proper terminology there. That he's a lot pissed off. He's pissed, and he should have been told.
Calling that the live exercise. That's the whole thing from the end of 2019 on was a live exercise.
Yeah, that's the thing we don't appreciate at all. They can fuck off with their live exercise.
Got a bunch of paperwork on it, and it's supposed to be in demand answers and stuff. And I got things we can send into Washington. I just don't know. Another guy, I got a big video on it talking about it,
Oh, but like what?
about that exercise. It's
Judicial
You-
Watch?
no, it's that next video that started up on there that I shut off. It's 10 minutes and they want you to listen to 2 minutes of it and listen to what he says. If you guys want to hear it, if Bonnie wants me to put it up.
Up to Bonnie. I'll hear anything. I like
Okay.
it.
I can go smoke a cigarette while it's playing.
I'd give you a lunch
Thank you,
break.
Bonnie. That girl.
Let me get it. Hold on.
D, trust me, we understand that you'll do.
So all videos come back and
That's no problem.
Let me get it up there. Yo. Okay, 20 minutes.
Bye, Vicky. I hope you have a good day, honey.
Yeah, she hollered by and left. That's my
Rock
young.
it, baby.
She woke up and had to leave within 20 minutes, and usually she
I
needs an
know.
hour to
You
wake
making
up.
fun of her. That was mean.
Now we're trying to find an alarm for her that'll work.
Oh, yeah. The phones work good.
I have one that we most of
Okay, ready?
Shit. I'm ready.
So you know how videos come back and they're super important? All right, so I have one that most of us have seen. A lot of us don't like it. I know I don't like it. But before I start it, there's a part of the video that we need to address real quick. The most important thing. Listen real fast. Okay, so you know this is a live exercise by Mike Pompeo, and Trump is like, oh, you should have let us know.
Risk to the world. And that puts a special obligation to make sure that data gets to our scientists, our professionals. This is not about retribution. This matters going forward. We're in a live exercise here. We're in a live exercise here to get this right.
That's been burned into my head for such a long time, and that little bit is in this video as well. And I created an FOIA request. That's a Freedom of Information request. And I'm going to put the link right in here. You can just put your name, fill it out, and send it in. We all need to send this at the same time so it doesn't get shut down.
Nice.
What live exercise he was talking about. That is probably the most key, most important moment. Either he had to say it because it was regulations. I honestly think he said it because it was a hint. He seems like a good guy, and I think it was a hint for us to send in an FOIA. So if they send back and say, hey, we don't have any information on it, then try to send it to another agency. We need to figure out what he was talking about, and the fact that he said it live on TV in a White House briefing is so important. And then I'm going to show you the video I'm talking about after. And I know I don't like it. I know you probably won't like it. Trump supporters or Trump haters, neither of us will like it. It's not even necessarily about Trump. It's about FEMA. But you need to see the video and think about it through this FOIA, so you know how important it is to send this. So thank you for listening. Please watch this and please send the FOIA. We need you to do this. I'm doing it right now. Thank you so much.
We're going to connect the dots for anybody who has ears to hear. Some people are going to want to dispute this, but we're not going to argue with anyone. This is what's going on. They have been leading you down a path of lies, all to hide the truth. And here's what's really going on. FEMA has more power than the President of the United States or the Congress. It has the power to suspend laws, move entire populations, arrest and detain citizens without a warrant, and hold them without trial. It can seize property, food supplies, transportation systems, and can suspend the Constitution. When a state of emergency is declared, Executive Order 11921 allows the Federal Emergency Preparedness Agency to develop plans to establish control over the mechanisms of production and distribution of energy sources, wages, salaries, credit, and the flow of money in the U.S. financial institution in any undefined national emergency. It also provides that when a state of emergency is declared by the president, Congress cannot review this action for 6 months. Now, with the understanding that after Trump signed the National Emergency Declaration, FEMA took over. Now, this is March 13th, 2020. Listen to what he's going to say now. This is right after he signed the National Emergency into effect.
It is only the beginning of what we're really doing, and now we're in a different phase.
This is only the beginning of what we're really doing, because what they're really doing is putting everything in place to start the New World Order.
Now we're in a different phase.
The different phase that he's speaking of is that he is no longer president and he has given full power over to FEMA when he signed the National Emergency Declaration.
We had some very old and obsolete rules.
Those old and obsolete rules are also known as the Constitution of the United States.
That we had to live with. It worked under certain circumstances, but not under mass circumstances.
Under mass circumstances is being under FEMA rule.
They were there for a long time. They were in place for a long time, and we're breaking them down now.
They're definitely breaking them down because the Constitution is suspended.
And they're very usable for certain instances, but not for this.
Because they can't go forward with their plan with the Constitution, our constitutional rights still intact.
To unleash the full power of the federal government in this effort today, I am officially declaring a national emergency.
So he is officially telling us in a coded message that we are now under the rule of FEMA, no longer having a president. Fast forward to March 19th, 2020, in the FEMA National Response Coordination Center.
Mr. President, Vice President, thank you for being here. Really appreciate your visit to FEMA. I think your visit really, as you indicated last week, by signing the national emergency, has really empowered FEMA.
And he just made the declaration that FEMA is empowered, has really empowered FEMA. Fast forward to April 10th, 2020, in plain words, it's been my great honor to have been their president. Past tense.
The American people have been so disciplined. It's been my honor to be their president. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'll say it always. It's been my great honor to have been their president, and it's been my great honor to have been their president. I have a big decision coming up, and I only hope to God that it's the right decision. But it'll be based on the input from a lot of very talented people, very smart people, and people that love our country. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
He actually will not be making any more decisions. This group of people that he says will be helping him make decisions are the ones that are making decisions now, because it is FEMA that is making the decisions. And as you can hear in this live briefing, Trump obviously does not know what's going on, because he said, you should have let us know, when Mike Pompeo said, we're in a live exercise.
Pompeo says this is a live exercise. And what you'll hear in the background is Donald Trump say, you should have let us know.
This is not about retribution. This matters going forward. We're in a live exercise here to get this right. We need to make sure that we're in a live exercise here.
Wow.
Trust me, Trump knows.
Damn.
Trump knows. Trump knows.
We're in a live.
Said it. He actually said that.
Get this right.
Does he sound like a man that's in control of anything anymore? He just looks like he has just lost his best friend. And all of these videos that we're seeing now, ever since he signed the National Emergency Declaration. I'm sure most of us thought that FEMA was created to help people in disasters. But here's the truth about FEMA. FEMA was created in a series of executive orders. A presidential executive order, whether constitutional or not, becomes law simply by its publication in the Federal Registry. Congress is bypassed. Executive Order 12148 created the Federal Emergency Management Agency, that is to interface with the Department of Defense for civil defense, planning, and funding. An emergency czar was appointed. Executive Order 12656 appointed the National Security Council as the principal body that should consider emergency powers. This allows the government to increase domestic intelligence and surveillance of U.S. citizens, and would restrict the freedom of movement within the United States and grant the government the right to isolate large groups of civilians. That's where we're at right now, people. We are all being told what to do, where we can and can't go. The National Guard could be federalized to seal all borders and take control of U.S. airspace and all ports of entry. Executive Order 10990 allows the government to take over all modes of transportation and control of highways and seaports. Executive Order 10995 allows the
Not
government
the truckers, motherfuckers.
communications media. Executive Order 10997 allows the government to take over all electrical power, gas, petroleum, fuels, and minerals. Executive Order 10998 allows the government to take over all food resources and farms. Executive Order 11000 allows the government to mobilize civilians into work brigades under government supervision. Executive Order 11001 allows the government to take over all health, education, and welfare functions. Executive Order 11002 designates the Postmaster General to operate a national registration of all persons.
Okay, I can't take it anymore. Whoever's talking there, right there, you
1003
stop
allows the
talking
government
those
to take
numbers.
over all
'Cause
airports.
guess what? Guess what? We are not going to do that. And guess what? What we are going to do is we're going to stand up against all those orders. We're not going to let those orders go into, we're not going to let those orders affect us, I guess is the word. I don't know if that's the right word. But no, stop spewing all that bullshit. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on here? We are not going to do that. We are standing up against this.
Yeah, I can see them all doing it. You want to watch this or stop it?
How long is it? It's almost over, isn't it?
We have 2 more minutes.
Let's finish it, please.
Go for it. Finish it. Yes.
And aircraft, including commercial aircraft. Executive Order 11004 allows the Housing and Finance Authority to relocate communities, build new housing with public funds, designate areas to be abandoned, and establish new locations for populations. Executive Order 11005 allows the government to take over railroads, inland waterways, and public storage facilities. Executive Order 11051 specifies the responsibility of the Office of Emergency Planning and gives authorization to put all executive orders into effect in times of increased international tensions and economic or financial crisis. Executive Order 11310 grants authority to the Department of Justice to enforce the plans set out in executive orders to institute industrial support, to establish judicial and legislative liaison, to control all aliens, to operate penal and correctional institutions. And Executive Order 11049 assigns emergency preparedness function to federal departments and agencies, consolidating 21 operative executive orders issued over a 15-year period.
We are Americans, part of something larger than ourselves.
I'm done with it. I ain't trying to chase you off, Tracy. I'm sorry if it bothered you. I just seen it, just food for thought. It ain't fear mongering. It's what they're doing. If we pull our wool over our eyes and say it's all okay and we'll have ice cream, then we're being fools. But sorry if that bothered you. I just thought people might be interested. I'll shut up. So if I see a nuke fly, I'll just keep my mouth shut.
Chuck, do you know when those executive orders were put in place?
They had the dates.
A lot of the stuff is over the last 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
Obama put some in. Some of them have been in place, but they just
Shut them under the carpet.
I agitated people. I thought they might want to see it.
Thank you, Chuck. That was very fucking interesting. Scary, but interesting.
So what that is saying is that the Constitution is suspended and doesn't even matter.
Yep, if it's like what they're saying, it could be martial law. Martial law stops it.
Well, guess what? But God and the truckers, they're not going to let them take our guns and take our rights without a fight. And they're trying to do it peacefully. We've waited a long time. And I think if there is any such thing as a good alliance whatsoever, they know damn well we are out of patience. We are done. 100%. We're all about to go fucking postal. At least I am, before they make it like China here. I heard what that executive order said about um, something about population. They're doing it to my town. We're gridlocked here, and they want to cram them in for some reason.
Yeah, building housing for people and
I mean, we got to build housing for people. My gosh, our veterans finally got a housing center. I don't know why we can't build places where people can be warm, dry, have a bathroom and a sink. That shouldn't be hard for us in a first world fucking country. You know, it's unforgivable. Fix that first. Mental health is a crisis, and all they do is make it worse. They want to just keep cramming people in. We don't have we don't have the hospitals, we don't have the mental health care at all. These people are so hurting here. My own family's hurted here. You know, it's a hard place to live. It rains 6 months a year. It's depressing. It's like Seattle. It's a serious thing. It's not a joke. It's like real, you know, and they want to pour more people here. You already got people that look like they're demon possessed or cracked out on cocaine or meth or whatever, you know. I mean,
yeah,
it's
Pappy can tell you
sad.
out there that Bush put a lot of it in, Obama put a lot of it in, some Bush Senior, Bush Junior.
People deserve to be able to sleep in a warm, dry place and have a
Yep.
shower and take a shit in dignity. I don't understand this fucking country at all. I don't understand how we let it get like this at all. No wonder they're shitting in the streets in San Francisco. They're like, you rich assholes, you know, right here. I grew up south side, and then you go to the north side and you look at the mansion, you drive by mansions, the amount of wealth. I'm not a communist, I'm not a socialist. I work my ass off. We work our asses off, but people deserve basic things. I'm not saying they deserve, you know, plastic surgery with no cost and shit like that at all. It's not what I'm saying, but damn, you know, aren't we human anymore in America where we recognize this problem? They're all sleeping under the bridges. I took the Amtrak. I've taken the California Zephyr 4 times with my daughter a couple years ago, right before the vid. Thank God we had this epic trip together. And in Utah, man, oh man, the tent cities went for miles along the tracks. Miles, these people were living in tents. They have no facilities.
Yeah, Robert Teller didn't want try to butt hurt her or piss her off or nothing. It's just that's the things I deal with and look at and face. I know it's a buzzkill, but everything ain't buttercups and ice cream either.
Fuck, no, it ain't. Fucking welcome to reality. Shit.
That's the shit.
Happy Two Bears.
That's the stuff that messes my sleep up.
I'm walking in it. I hire these people. They can walk it for a while. And then
Happy, we'd love to have your input.
Happy Two Bears. I love that man. What a wonderful person he is.
Hey, Garrett.
He's a wonderful
Sorry, I
person.
was trying to jump in there. Love you, D. You're doing awesome. That's awesome.
I love you, Garrett. Thank you.
Chuck, you're doing awesome. That's awesome. I love it. Keep spreading the knowledge. You guys are doing awesome.
I always say everybody deserves 100% of the truth. Well, it's granted intelligence or top secret, but that's not. But
and I want to thank Bonnie because she's doing awesome having this channel.
She is.
Yes, Bonnie. Sorry if I brought shit down on your channel.
Oh, Chuck, stop making it about you already. Garrett, we love you.
I'm making people run away from the channel.
Chuck, I love you. I love your information. We all love you
too. I just don't like seeing somebody leave somebody else's channel. But I just thought it'd be like, wow.
It's tired. It's night time, honey. You know, shit. That's all. Don't take it personal. Garrett's ready for bed. I'll bet.
Shut up, D. I'm not going to bed. I'm just gonna keep sitting here.
Hey, Garrett, this one's for you.
Fiona.
I'm sorry, Bonnie. I forgot. I lost my head for a second. I'm on your respectable channel.
Which one of my mic or cam off pictures do y'all like? This one?
I see nothing. Oh, okay. No, I don't care for that.
D, shut up and show us your green jogging
Stop
pants.
telling me to shut up. Say
No,
something
show
else.
us your green jogging pants. That's all you got to do. Show us your green jogging pants.
Where are they?
I don't know. I thought you had them on.
No, I'm wearing jeans, blue jeans, way faded.
I like
Cindy,
both of them.
Larry, I love you, Larry. I saw you said hi earlier. I didn't mean to ignore you.
I knew
Put
you'd
trouble in
appreciate
your
them,
trouble. I know,
Dorinda.
I love trouble.
Hey, LHS, Garrett.
I love trouble.
Hello,
Trouble's
everyone.
fun. Oh, trouble, set me free.
Good night, Z-Man.
Who am I
Thanks,
saying?
LHS.
Z-Man's here. Robert.
See you later, Robert. Thanks. Tell Shep, give me a holler. She can get my number from anybody, or I may have it. I just didn't think I was going to pop somebody's balloon. I'm not trying to feel sorry for myself or trying to be pussyfied about it. I just feel bad if I pop people's balloon, I guess.
Well, you know better. Don't care.
Sometimes the balloon needs to be freaking well popped.
Don't care unless it's the host. That's my motto. Don't piss off the hostess with the mostest.
That's correct.
Hey, Bonnie.
Yes.
Bonnie, are you okay if I tell Dee to show us her green jogging pants?
I'm wearing fucking jeans, man. These are jeans.
You had green jogging
They're
pants
jeans.
on earlier. We saw them. We saw
These are
them.
jeans. Jeans. See?
Sorry.
You
I
just want me to
had
show
bring
my
them.
big ass because I told y'all I had a big ass. There it is, right there. I have a big ass. And my husband loves my big ass. So they make jeans with padding to have asses like mine. So I don't care. So it's big. I've
What?
rarely
Guess
been
what?
under
Guess
200
what?
pounds.
Everybody
Since I've
saw
had my
earlier.
kid.
Everybody saw earlier your ass
Yeah.
in green jogging pants, and it was nice. And so,
Oh, well, thank you,
no
Jason
problem.
Garrett. Yeah. My husband, he loves it. Thank you. He's been loving it for 32 years, and I'm 50, so I'm thankful to Jesus. It still makes him happy. You know what I mean? I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Because yeah. But one day it won't be so good, and that's okay because I told him I
Enough about
will be
asses. Guess
piping.
what? Enough about asses. Stop right there. Enough
Okay.
about asses.
Yeah, because you know where I was going.
Let Bonnie do her thing. Bonnie's doing her show.
Sorry, Bonnie. Oh, I'm sorry. I should go, huh?
No, I'm not saying you should go. Just let Bonnie do her show.
Sorry, Bonnie. Sorry, Bonnie. I'm the only one.
I think Bonnie's having a smoke break. She left us again.
Oh yeah, she did,
Keep
and you
doing
took
it.
advantage
She
of
keeps
that.
leaving us.
You took advantage of that.
All right, let's talk about your ass.
Nikki.
So, how is your ass? Do you like your ass?
Nikki Bassie, I love you.
And then
Glad
you ignore me.
No more about that. I was just showing because, they do make pants with the bubble shit in there. It's weird.
Do you
But I
realize you
get it.
ignored me? I was still talking to you.
Yeah, I was cutting you off because I don't want you to talk about my ass anymore. Yeah, I
thought
was
that's
not
what we were
ignoring
talking
you.
about.
I was actually interrupting you on purpose. I was not ignoring you. I heard you, and I was like, "No, you're not. You're done with that. We're done with that. We're done with that. We're moving on."
All right, what else do we want to talk about?
Something different. What plants on the back right? What plants? Oh shit, I don't know. My husband got this one on the side of the road, and I tried to kill it a couple. It was so big. This is a creeping Charlie.
Hey, bring up Dur. Guess what? Bring up Dur. She's got something to talk about. She talks about beer. She likes ale. She likes liquor, and she's got a nice fire pit.
My husband has crazy big pothos in the kitchen. These are pothos. And these, I forget what, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oopsie. I forget what these are called. What are these ones called? These purple ones. They can be real green too, if they're, it depends how much sun they get. I used to be called the plant lady. I used to take cuttings from the businesses that we used to clean. I was like, oh, they won't care. Like a lot of times they fell on the ground anyway. And that's how it started. And then I would go to like Safeway and Walmart and Winco and stuff, and I would get their garbage that they were throwing away. And I actually sold, uh, you guys, I sold wreaths, wreaths with flowers and stuff at Grateful Dead shows up in Oregon. And I was always hoping I could find someone if they ever had one of my wreaths that I made, because I made some with hearts and crosses and just like circles. And I made them on the sidewalk. And I walked out of my last Grateful Dead show, never to return, because I was seeing people like they were possessed, dancing to music that was dark. And I walked out of the show, and my husband was there, but he wasn't my husband at the time, and that's another story. But I used to love the Grateful Dead. I went to like 50 shows. I went to Alpine Valley in the 80s. I really worshiped them a lot.
You deadhead.
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to make a sandwich. I decided on something better for me. I made a bunch of mixed vegetables.
Oh, yeah?
Awesome.
I had Arby's earlier, so I figured I'd eat something decent.
Ew. Yeah. Thank God. Yuck. I used to love Arby's though when I was a kid. Oh my gosh. When my grandma would get me, because we were broke ass. And so when my grandma would get me, I knew we could go out to eat. I'd get the potato cakes and the Arby beef and cheddar and the Arby sauce. Oh man, I would get all those Arby sauces and bring them home. I loved Arby's sauce. What is in that stuff? It's like ketchup and something, probably just vinegar. Probably just vinegar. I'll bet you that's all it is in that Arby's sauce.
I like their horsey sauce too. Their horsey sauce is awesome.
Yeah, I called you, Zoom. You better call me. No problem, buddy. I'm on the phone all the time.
Hey, Zoom.
I'm just glad I'm so sexy and everything.
You too sexy? Gigi's
What?
Gigi's here. Yep, she's above me. Garrett's here. Yep, I'm a deadhead spotted. I've been to like 50 shows, man. I met Donna Godshaw. She witnessed to me about Jesus Christ. I was picked up on the side of the road at 4:00 in the morning by someone who told me that Jesus woke him up and told him to go driving. I'm not kidding you. It was in Mountain View, California, and the guy that picked me up, his name is David Smith, and he has a company in McKinleyville, California called Wise Dyes T-shirts. They're tie-dye T-shirts, and I worked for him for a while. He lived like 7 blocks from me. I lived on C Street. He lived on J Street, but he picked me up in Mountain View, California at 4:00 in the morning because God woke him up and told him to go driving. And then the next day, he took me to meet. He goes, "Oh, we get in the van. I get in the van with this other kid, and he has all these T-shirts, and they're Bible scriptures." And I wasn't a believer at all, not at all. I was really young, like
Are you a
18.
believer now?
Yeah, I'm born again for 7 years or something like that. So, but then I wasn't, and he said, "We're gonna go see. I'm going to meet Donna Gottschalk tomorrow," and I'm like, "What?" So we went to her home in Navajo or Vallejo. I can never remember where she actually lived, but we went there. She sang in her church, like for her choir now. Then. And we wanted to talk about Jerry Garcia, and she wanted to talk about Jesus Christ, and I could have cared less at the time, And anyway, But
guessing me playing that video, I lost 2 subs over that.
oh, well, don't worry about it. YouTube also plays with your subscriptions. They lie. They lie.
It's
But
okay.
Donna
Yes.
Kasha was the only female singer in the Grateful Dead, and she was not a very good singer ever. But she loved Jesus, and she told me all about Jesus and my friend, and we sat at her house backyard for like 2 or 3 hours.
No rabbits ain't dead. It's got a, or done. It's got a big U spring on there that's new to it, and it's a bitch, and it kicked my butt.
Hi, Cindy. I spotted rabbit.
I
Who's
don't
all
even
in
watch
here?
the
Yes,
numbers.
Cindy, I probably do, but I ain't gonna pop them out on nobody.
I love Cindy. She's such a good lady.
Hey,
What's Bonnie got to
Camouflage.
say? I think Bonnie had something to say, and then she jumped
Nikki
off.
B. Bonnie's
No,
here.
I've been sitting right here listening
She's
the whole
here.
time.
Hi, Jason.
Bonnie, sorry if I'm hogging your
Hogging my.
stream.
Bonnie's quiet.
Well,
She's very quiet.
processing.
I'm hoping a lot of that did, and then I heard something about T-Man's EO that started that was kicked out or something here.
Who? What? What are you saying?
Well, and that's what I'm wondering is did that eliminate all of that? Because I don't know when that was done, that video. I don't know. I usually don't do intel here. And I guess that's why everybody's kind of like, what? Not everybody. A lot of people like that. I can see that in the chat also. Like I keep saying, can't please everyone.
Nope.
Speaking of that, shout out to Garrett for helping me find the CBC channel
Hey,
or
Victor.
yesterday or some whatever.
Did you guys watch it yesterday?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I
didn't
lived it.
see
I
yet.
lived it. But I try to leave drama behind, and I don't want to bring it to Bonnie's channel either.
I'm not trying to do that. I was just like,
Nope.
wow. I was like, sitting there with my mouth hanging open watching it. I was like, one thing to be able to just do that, but
No, it was not okay. It's not okay. I'm really
No.
sensitive to that stuff.
it takes some low hanging big cojones dragging the concrete to do some shit like that.
Or a drunk. Really. If you're honest about it.
Yeah.
And a fool. There's a lot in the Proverbs about a fool, dude. Like
Yeah.
a lot of foolish behavior exemplified there. I've been a fool, so
When it's time for redemption, how you treat others is part of it. Probably a big part of it.
amen. Don't be a Pharisee.
Okay, wait a minute. Go back here a second.
No.
I heard my name shouted out. Thought it was a good thing, but was it that I was saying a false prophecy? Can someone tell me?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Can you clarify more? I have no idea what you're talking about.
No, everybody was saying, go Garrett. You did a good thing yesterday. You said whatever. You said a good thing, and then then the next one I heard was that it was a bad thing.
I don't know. What was I talking about?
It's the other Garrett.
Okay. All right. No, that's fine. I hope I never bring you false prophecies because everything I say is true and whatever.
Well, we can't say that.
Oh, I can. Oh, I can. I trust me. Everything I bring is true prophecies, not prophecies. I can't even say prophecies. I bring you just the truth. You can go look at it for yourselves. But I'm not gonna bring you something false. I promise you that.
Straight from the Bible.
Yeah, I everything I bring is from the Bible.
Okay. And that's what probably needed some clarification.
Yeah. No, everything I bring is from the Bible. I promise. Um, I look at the Bible every day. It's right there. It's at my right hand. I can tell you that that's what I'm bringing.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it, but it's from the Bible.
Gigi, what are you doing?
Yes. What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
That's right.
Yeah.
Just chat a couple people in chat. What's up?
Yeah, I see that.
Everybody's doing their thing, so
Living up on the east side.
The giggling squirrel.
To be a
Actually,
brighter side of the
I'm not
moon.
sure about the nuclear thing. I know earlier today I saw video footage of everybody in the streets of the Ukraine coming together to block the Russians from getting to the power plant. And I've looked online. I can't find anything showing it's been bombed, although, maybe who knows. But yeah, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The thousands of people, streets everywhere, trying to stop every direction of trying to get to the plant.
Hey,
That
y'all, I'm
was
going to ease
interesting.
out. Thanks for having me up, Bonnie. I'm
You're
going to go
welcome, Chuck, anytime.
peek
Have a good
around.
night,
Thanks.
Chuck.
Good
You
night,
guys have
Chuck.
a great night. Love y'all. Good night.
Good night. Love you.
Good night.
Thank you, Chuck.
Oh,
Were you still
hubby?
talking?
Me? No.
Oh.
I'm not sure if I heard hubby come home because he said he was going to phone me. It's like, but I hear a car.
Cindy said
Gigi was
RT
talking about
News.
something. Gigi, weren't you talking about something?
Yes, she was.
I finished what
And
I was
Cindy
saying.
said RT News has the.
Yeah, no, I basically said because I just went in the background looking to see if I saw anything of the bombing of the plant, whatever, and I couldn't find anything. But I did see that on TV with all the people, so who knows, if they did or didn't. It's not that they couldn't shoot a missile at it, but there's a lot of people all around that plant, man.
Right. And that's, if I want news over there, I watch RT News or Israeli News, Sky News sometimes. Most times they know what's going on more than we do, even if it has to do with right here in the United States.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't know a dang thing because they don't tell us what's going on. They just tell us what they want to tell us. They don't
Yep.
tell us the actual news. In my opinion.
Cindy, I don't know if I believe that's what he was there for. Do you really think so?
Yeah, I think they lie to us all the time. They lie to us every day.
No, I know that. I was talking to Cindy in chat.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I heard somewhere today that yes, the Starlink system is up in Ukraine so that their internet doesn't go down.
No, I did hear that.
Because Ukraine was trying to shut it down.
Actually, I heard that a couple days ago that
I've heard that
they
too.
were gonna light up the Starlink system over Ukraine so that they had internet because they were shutting everything down.
Yeah, because
Or
Ukraine was
is
shutting
it,
everything down.
or is it for 5 George? I would question that really deeply because everyone kept saying that he was a good guy moving to Texas and living in Austin and da 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 da. And then since then, I'm hearing a completely different side of that.
Oh, he's
So
good and he's bad. It
I'm
all
not
depends on.
trusting.
Yeah, it all depends on who's paying the bills, I think.
He looks like a cyborg. I've heard he's a cyborg. Is that weird?
Wow.
Born in the tunnels, y'all. No, just kidding. Just
I'm sure he was.
kidding. Oh
I'm
my
sure he was.
gosh.
He's a what?
Cyborg. Part human, part transhuman. Part, you know, it started with the pigs and or no, not pigs, but they tried to do artificial hearts. Cyborg would be like a technological body part, robotic type,
Oh,
part part human and part cyborg. You know,
what
like
was that stupid movie?
hmm,
Animal something.
hmm.
Do y'all remember that? When the couple found each other and they were both had animal parts in them and they acted like that animals sometimes.
No, I
It
didn't
was a
see that weird
comedy
ass
movie.
movie. I didn't see that weird ass movie.
I didn't
That
see
sounds
that
like a
movie
weird
either.
ass movie.
It's got that guy with the really curly hair, black curly hair. He's I don't really like him. Oh
Well, you
my
got to be
gosh.
more specific than that. Black curly hair, you know.
I
Tall,
don't
short,
know.
dark, light. Is he cute? Does he have high cheekbones or low cheekbones? Does he have any scars, like noticeable scars, like Mel Gibson on his face? You know, like when he's riding down on his horse screaming "freedom," and you see that battle scar on his face, and you're like,
No, it wasn't Robot. It was
hmm.
Dammit, I'm looking it up. I'm closing this out. I'm looking it up. Not this.
Hmm.
Dang it.
Have you guys seen videos about super soldiers? Like where those girls got ran over by vehicles and British people were interviewing them and then they ran out again out in the traffic and went to the police station, and that was by McAllister, Santa surfing lady, I think. So she's like bullshit to me. I think she probably never puts on anything legit. I don't know, but it was a weird video. It looked convincing, and I can't find it anymore. I had it linked on my webpage, but I can't find it anymore. Nobody ever seen it. Great. Like only one.
Oh, come on. I don't want to see furries. Okay, this is taking me down a hole. Nope. Don't want to go there. Okay.
Borat movie? Is that what it was called, Lonnie?
What?
Borat?
No.
Was that what? No. Because two people in chat had question marks or at the title and said yes. So I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm looking.
Boy, we're awfully quiet.
Is Victor behind in the chat? Because sometimes people are behind in the chat, and you're like, we are free to our own opinion. I'm not sure what
He's
that's
talking to
for, but
Gigi. Him and
oh,
Gigi are having a conversation.
oh, are they? Okay.
Yes,
I
it's
guess.
called
I
The
guess.
Animal.
Oh,
After receiving organ transplants from various animal donors, a man finds himself taking on the traits of those animals. And who's the man? Goofy. I can't remember his name. Are you going to show me the? No, you're not going to show me
Rob
the.
Schneider
Could
says
be.
LHS.
Yeah. Anyway, it's called The Animal.
Oh,
That
sorry,
was a
Gigi.
great movie, actually.
I thought it was pretty weird, but okay. Sweet Tooth, Netflix. Let me write that in my notes.
Thanks, Gigi.
Um, I guess I should tell all y'all now. I will not be on tomorrow night or Saturday night.
Okay. We will miss you, Bonnie. Speaking from the deepest part of my heart, I will miss you.
Indeed. I will miss you too, Bonnie.
Well, you may see me somewhere, but not here.
I see. Okay.
I will be in the Brayathon a lot. And maybe help if needed. We'll see.
Tomorrow?
We'll see.
Tomorrow?
Saturday.
Oh,
Saturday.
Saturday?
on Saturday?
Yes.
Hawks?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, sorry.
There's a 10 and 11 new channels. 10 and 11.
Oh yeah, I'm subscribed. But you know what? I had to subscribe.
Everybody's been dropping them everywhere, so.
Yeah, I had to subscribe to you 2 or 3 times in the last couple weeks, and so did my friend. So I
Really?
had to send her, yep, I had to send her your link today. She's like, I can't find it, and then they won't show you up when we go to look for you, and so yeah, it's really frustrating. YouTube sucks.
Yes. You know, I was on somebody's channel and it said 300 and something watching. And then whenever I closed out of there to leave, it said 7 watching. And I thought, what is up with that? So, you know, if somebody's scrolling through YouTube up a page, up the page, and it shows everything that's live, and so if people see that only 7 people are watching this, they're probably thinking, well, I don't want to go there. It's not enough people. You know how they do that.
Yeah.
And but then whenever you open it and there's almost 400 people, that's messed up. I was shocked when I saw it. I even did it 2 or 3 times to make sure it wasn't just a glitch or something.
Cindy
And it
says
was
Bella says hot goes up to 13, 11, 12, 13, just in case. Yeah, I've learned that. You know,
okay.
I've got stand up Humboldt. I stream on 3. 2 has 400 subscribers or something, and 3 has 200. But I stream on 3 because there's just a warning on it, and 2 has like 2 warnings, so they're gonna take it. They take it away, and I don't care about the subscribers, but you know, it is nice when you have more in the chat. it's nice to see engagement. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the truth. I really am looking for my community's engagement more than anything, but I love meeting people. I definitely enjoy that and thrive on it too. You know, it's part of who I am. Is I
So,
just
Deanna,
yeah.
if you're making a backup channel, do you have to have another email address or?
It's a good idea too because they've sometimes they'll connect all of your channels to your that email that it's linked with. So I wonder how Hawk does it. That's a good question for him in a good lull moment.
Yeah.
But I
He
think
has he has I think he said he has a lot of throwaway phones.
So
and a
it's
lot
the
of
phone.
emails.
yeah, I love
I
his
don't.
spunk for just like sharing what he wants to share and knowing that YouTube sucks and takes you down because I have the same attitude because the whole reason I even do this is to share the forbidden knowledge as an American, my freaking right for free speech, and I'm not going to let him, I'm not going to let him win. I'm going to get another channel and I'm going to tell the freaking truth. And if people want to know it, they better catch it live. Better catch
Right.
it live because chances are the people that are telling the truth are getting persecuted. Their channels are getting taken down. That is the truth. That's how you know it's the truth. When the mainstream media wants you to think certain things, that's when you really have to question them the most.
Yeah.
I have alternate email. Yeah, I do. I have alternate emails. I have 3 alternate emails, Bonnie, and I have 3 alternate channels for sure. And I just decided, at first I started off and I had my name channel, and my name channel is still up there, but it has 2 strikes. It has all of my footage with all the law enforcement here, my arrest, 4 minutes flat. And so I don't stream on it at all because I'm afraid it'll just get taken down, and I know I got to just get those videos somewhere else anyway.
Yeah.
So I started Stand Up Humble. One of them's been removed entirely. So by the time I started Stand Up Humble 1, that was the third channel, and I'm on Stand Up Humble 3. So that's how people do it. And that's how you can always find your people. I like how Hawk does it. It's taught me that's just the best way to do it because if you change the name, oh, I had Humble Truth Teller too. And I still have access to that channel if I get taken down. Sometimes I use that one, and that has like a lot of subscribers on it. But I don't care about the subscribers at all. I could care less. I drop it in the Facebook group. We have 400 people in there. We have like 12 active people in it that actually show up and are willing to do the things you have to do. So,
Yep.
you just keep making channels. And I think putting the numbers after them is the smartest thing because then your people will always find your channels. I have 4 ready to go. Maybe even 5. It's a good thing to do. If you have multiple emails, you got to do it. But you know how it is. One time they'll tell you need 24 hours, and one time, I'm not kidding you, I verified 4 times from Monday till Friday before they released that account and gave me access to go live with Restream. I had to verify it over and over and over again. So you want your channels ready to go when you
Because it
start
takes
off,
24 hours. Right.
at least. At
Yeah.
least. Yeah. But those who persevere, we can put our head on the pillow at night because we know we're doing every damn thing we can to get the truth out there and to say at the end of the day, I win. I win.
Yeah.
I win. Yeah. They try to silence us. We're smarter than that. It's a couple of emails and a couple of channels, people. I'm going to start Tech Day Help every day at a certain time of day. Tech Day questions and answers, right? Let's help each other out. We're all full. I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, although I do know some things about Google SEO, and I know some things about websites, and I know some things, but I don't know editing and video editing and stuff like that really well.
Gigi
It'd be
does.
cool. She does great. I'm super jelly of her videos. Super jelly of her videos. But I'm
We need more pictures of pants.
What?
Bottoms, whatever. We still need more pictures of pants, bottoms.
Pants bottoms. Whose bottoms?
Anybody's bottoms. We just need more pictures of bottoms.
You're on the wrong channel for that.
This is not a
porno channel. This is
you're
not
gonna
a
raise-
She showed her butt tonight, so there you go.
I didn't mean to do it. Wasn't in a sexual way. It was like
No,
they
it's
make
not
fake
sexual.
jeans for asses like mine. That's just a reality. It's called a big ass. Okay.
It's not sexual.
Whatever. No,
but if
it
you're going to
wasn't
bring us
meant
the
to.
news, bring us the bottoms as well.
No, go away. Shut up with that. Don't make me hurt you.
No,
I will fucking floor you. Stop it. Seriously. Don't do that to these ladies. You're making them uncomfortable.
no, I don't want to make
Not
them
that channel.
uncomfortable.
Well, then stop it. Change this. Think of something better. You're smarter than that. You got another topic? You got something
Yeah.
better?
Bring the news. Bring the news.
You bring it. Where do you live? Tell us about you, Garrett.
I'm in
Time for you
Kansas.
to open
And
up.
guess what?
Kansas. Oh, well. Okay,
Yeah,
now we know
I
why you're
live
not
in
sharing any
Shitville.
news.
I live in Shitville. And guess what? You know what? Trump is still awesome. I like everything he's doing. There's things going on there. There's all kinds of stuff going on everywhere. There's all kinds of. You want to call it a pandemic? Really?
Yeah.
No, think about it. What are they doing to us? They're trying to push us into having a vaccine or having a mask or whatever. Screw that. There's all this other stuff
In
going on.
Kansas? Are they doing that in Kansas?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. We have a governor that's from New Hampshire.
Those East
She
Coast
was
lefty
imported.
elitists. They're
Yeah,
the worst.
she was
They're
imported.
the worst.
No, you want to talk about everything else? Hey, guess what?
No.
Welcome to the shit show. Kansas is the middle of the shit show. That's what it is.
Well, I didn't know it was bad there. I thought you were in the heartland and it was good. Like
Yeah,
Oklahoma's
no.
good, Nebraska's good.
No, Nebraska sucks too. They've
South
got a
Carolina.
terrible governor.
Well,
That
you know
governor
why?
from
Because
Nebraska,
it's time for the people to pay attention and
the
get off their
governor from
ass.
Nebraska is the one that called out Trump when he was in office in 2020.
Yeah.
Forget about Nebraska. That guy is.
Don't forget
a
about
piece of
Nebraska.
crap.
Don't forget about California. That's a bullshit thing to say. You got to fight for these states. It's not.
No,
it's
it's
not
every
right.
state. It's every
Well,
state.
then we'll tell the
It's
truckers where
every
to go because after tomorrow, I don't know what they're doing or where they're going, and it's just showing the people like if they try to take our guns, you better freaking think twice, because that amount of truckers that showed up for that and vehicles, they want to go to the capitals. I think they should go to the capitals.
Of
They're
each state,
bringing
yes.
Every
What?
state. Every state.
Yes. Even if they're red.
Yeah.
Because
Show
we got a
presence.
battle going on right here in Texas, and it's not good. And
Unbelievable.
they are trying and their hardest to turn us. And so it looks like it's between Abbott and Beto. That kind of surprised me because so many people don't like Abbott, but I think
That's
just
the
to make sure that there was
Is that still up?
a Republican. We don't know what we would be getting next. Maybe they're just sticking with safe. Um,
He's done
but
some good things, but he's been questionable.
right,
I heard today, just in the Houston election ballots or whatever, that they weren't allowing Republicans in, but they were
Houston
allowing
is
Democrats in.
Houston is the pit hole of the earth. I don't know why that city is in Texas. They could slide it over to Louisiana, and I'd be all just fine. Sorry for any of y'all that live in Houston.
Thank you, Patrick Kelly.
Don't hold back, Marina. Tell us how you really feel. You want a bunch of Californians to come in there next, right? That's where they all went, probably. They probably
I'm just,
freaking went to Houston.
it's every time I get an Amber Alert. Well, no, I can't say that. It's all over Texas. You wouldn't believe the Amber Alerts we get. Um, it just there is the crime in Houston is unbelievable. I'll just,
I'm not surprised. Is you have a border wall there in Texas? I thought the state did a big wall itself. No?
between Louisiana and Houston.
Border wall between Mexico and Texas.
Oh, well, we have part of one. Okay, we have first we have Obama's that is there, and then we have T's that is really there, but
Okay.
there's these huge gaps that were supposed to be filled. I guess those were going to be the checkpoints. I don't know why the gaps are there, but that's all the way to California. And um, so supposedly the materials were there. The contractors had been paid. They were told to stop. You all know by who. And now, for some reason, Texas is having to pay for that to be finished.
Oh, cool. Lucky for you.
But I
Lucky.
don't know if Arizona and California are doing that.
Hell no. California is letting them in, flying them all over, giving them free this, giving them free that, telling
Yeah.
them where the sanctuary cities are, letting them come here. They don't speak a fucking word of English. It's great. You know, it's great. I love it. It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Oh, that's interesting.
Arcata, my town right here. Look it up. It's a fucking sanctuary city. Look it up. Look up what they will do for the immigrant and look up my channel where I was abused for the last 2 years. I'll bet they wouldn't even abuse these people if they walked in and were like, I know English, you know. But I don't know. They probably would because they were brutal here. Bunch of abuser, bunch of people that never had a lick of power in their life and thought that this was the greatest thing that ever happened to them because they got a little bit of power to tell people. So they thought. So they thought to put
Thought.
on a mask and not or get the fuck out of their store. You know how many times that happened to me in the last year? I don't want to, you guys know it's ridiculous.
Well, yes, it's ridiculous, but I also know working retail and restaurants and everything, you have the right to refuse service to anyone you want, no matter what the reason.
Then what's discrimination, Bonnie? What are the
Well,
discrimination laws for if not for the disabled? Are you telling me that it's okay to tell someone in a wheelchair to get out their store because they might bump into a shell,
no, I am
a
not
hazard?
saying
Right. So
I'm
they
not
can't do
saying
it.
it's
They can't
right.
do it. No, they can't do it for the vid either. That we have a right to have free and equal access. That is what the law says. 1964. It's a
Yep.
civil right.
But
So
I can tell you, in one town that I lived in, since 64 for sure, because I was not a little bitty kid, um, it the discrimination was heavy, very, very. They were not allowed in the restaurant. They had to go to the back door, and I was shocked when I saw that because I grew up in San Antonio, and you didn't see that kind of thing there.
wow. How do you think the residual south side of Chicago was? I mean, seriously, think about it. How do you think it was for neighborhoods where they built projects and stuck people up in those neighborhoods and put them there on purpose and caused
Yes,
race riots on purpose? I lived
yes,
in it. My family lived it. You know,
yeah,
I can't even deal with the race baiting stuff at all because I'm
not
not,
good.
I just can't even deal. I grew up in a Polish neighborhood on the south side of Chicago. I went to school with Black, Polish, dominantly, Mexican,
Yeah,
all kinds. And my high school brought in kids from all the districts,
yeah,
all the districts. And in the 70s, Curie, Madame Curie High School on Archer and Pulaski was the center for race riots. And that never really went away fully. Only in an individual's heart does it go away. And you
yeah,
make a choice to not accept looking at people for their race, period. That's it. So, all this
yeah,
other stuff, we're all victims of circumstance and stuff, but at some point, we all bleed red, and that's it. You know, and I can't get down with any of these narratives and the victimhood and the privilege stuff. I mean, I
That's why I
think
keep saying when you do that paperwork and it asks you for your race, don't don't put it in the other. I put either American or human.
right.
Go ahead, try to fight me on that. If you live, you can put Asian, you can put French, you can put German, you can put whatever. Why can't we put American? But boy, they get pissed off. No, they want you to put white or Latino or whatever. They want it in categories. And I think we're the only country that even does that.
Well, it's a state national. You wouldn't click anything like U.S. citizen or ethnic race. You just would probably put other. I think probably
Yep.
what you would put. But yeah, I left Chicago when I was 18 and came to Humboldt County, and there wasn't. I think there was one Black person here for like 10 years. I remember being like, where's all the Black people? It was dominantly Hmong, like Laotian and Hmong
Yeah.
here, and a lot of native tribes. Um, and
Well,
everyone, there
that's
wasn't,
cool.
uh, Mexicans were here, but they spoke English. And then
Yeah.
sometime later, about in the 2000, there was Mexicans started coming here. They didn't speak any English at all. Thick, thick accents. And we started learning that there was cartel here in the that they would drive them up by the truckloads and stick them in our woods out here and open them up and let them out, and these people didn't even know where the fuck they were, and that's legit.
Yeah.
And the sex trafficking out here is off the hook, and the
Yeah.
pot growing is gold, and women are gold, and boys, all of it, all of it.
Yeah. We have a lot of, especially in Austin, um, a lot of women just disappear, washing their cars at the car wash.
Oh God,
Disappear.
help. Jesus, please protect the ladies and the men and the boys. They're all
Yes.
people we're all victims. You cannot allow yourself to be in situations. People are very desperate right now. And it really doesn't matter if you're in a good neighborhood, because desperate people can roll through your good neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
And they have to get gas and wash their car. Yeah.
Yeah.
To pay attention to what's your environment. That's why when I hire my girls and they have to go clean at night and they have to go take out trash, they get that little $10 Viper Tech stun gun. And it's
Yeah.
like, I'm like, I give it to them and it's like, they're like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, check it out. They're like, whoa.
Yeah.
And I say, make sure you have it on you when you take the garbage out. And
Yep.
my daughter, she doesn't always have it on her. I mean, last week I gave her one. They were going cleaning. They didn't have one. But they're aware of that moment, like I put that in their brain. This is a dangerous time. Pay attention. Don't have your freaking headphones in your ears with the music blasting and you're
Yes.
da 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 da.
Yep.
Know your surroundings.
My daughter that lives here, she's so bad about leaving her car running and
Oh
get into the house and get something and then go back out. And
They'd steal it here in no time flat.
really,
Gone,
well,
baby, gone. Oh hell yeah, I'd be gone. Certain
well, that
neighborhoods
doesn't happen here.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
goodness. But even still, I tell her, especially if it's at night, look in the back seats, look in the
Oh
very back.
gosh.
She even got a bigger one now, but it's like, and
Yep.
it's all black and you can't see in there. And
Man, I've seen the videos at the gas stations where the guy slips in the
yeah,
back seat and the girl ain't paying a lick of attention. She didn't
yep,
lock her car. She just is, looking at herself in the mirror or
yes.
whatever.
And that wire thing, that's like, that is the scariest thing because
What?
that wire thing that just slits your throat, just flip.
Oh wow, yeah.
God, I won't talk about that.
Well,
Okay,
I'll
guys.
tell the ladies. Yeah, Dorinda?
I'm just gonna say that I just saw that Mark B is on live. So Bonnie, I'm
Yes.
going to step down and I'm going to go to Mark B's.
Okay.
Traitor?
It has
Have
nothing.
fun.
Traitor.
It has,
Just
I know.
kidding. I love you, Dorinda.
I'm not meaning it like that.
I
I'm
love
going.
you. You know I'm teasing you. No one.
Okay. I
You
don't
know
want
I
Tell
love
him
you.
Bonnie says hello.
We love
But
you.
at least I'm honest enough to tell you.
Yep. You're damn right you are. I love that about you,
Yes.
Dorinda.
All right. I love you guys.
Tell him I
Yeah,
said
because if I
hello.
saw you there
I will,
later and
Mark.
you were all,
I
I'm
will.
going to bed.
I will, Bonnie.
Thank you.
Love you, lady. Bye. Yeah, she couldn't be like, I'm going to bed. And then we all see her on Mark B's. And go, Dorinda, how dare you?
And you know what? I have
Mm.
said that I needed to do something, and then I'll go to a channel, and in
Yeah.
chat they're like, "Hey, I thought you had to," and I said, "I did, and I'm already done." And then I'm like, "Wait, why am I having to explain myself?"
Oh my gosh, I know. That's why I stay quiet sometimes. I didn't even feed my horses tonight. It's 10 to
Yes,
9. Mr.
and
Ed is going to be like cocking his head back and forth. And he goosed me last night. He scared the crap out of me. I went to open the gate and he put his nose right up, you know where.
oh my goodness,
And I was like startled. Like I didn't know he was behind. I knew he was behind me, but he was like, he's very frisky. He's finally back up. He was foundered, and he was in a bad way. And so lately, like, he's just frisky, frisky, frisky. And it's good to see him running around and trying to get Miss Daisy May pregnant, you know. But I don't know. He's not, I don't think he can figure it out. Not sure. We'll see. It's just as well. Just as well. But The minis are cute, you know, they're fun. They're really fun. You've been
Mini
riding lately, Bonnie? I know you got a friend that lets you go riding.
I haven't.
No?
Ever
love
since I was sick, I haven't been able to ride, but
Mm.
hopefully one day I'll be able to get back up on a horse.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's been 3 years.
Mhm. Well, I think that my conscience is starting to get to me, and I better go feed them. But I've really enjoyed hanging out with you, and
I'm glad you did. Thank you.
thank you, Bonnie, very much for putting up with me. Love y'all. Love you, Gigi. Oh, I wanted to ask Gigi, did she ever go to Ottawa? Did you ever go to Ottawa? Oh my gosh, I want to do a follow-up show with you. When can we do a show? Maybe next week or
I didn't get any footage for downtown or anything like
Oh, you
that.
don't want to, okay,
And then
that's
we drove home. Well, we were driving to a buddy's. Then when we got in the highway, we went, no, we're going home. Then when we saw
Yeah.
numerous vehicles, and the most cars I've ever seen in the ditch on the highway, both sides. It was insane. So I kind of went.
Yeah.
So then when we got rerouted at one point, he kind of went, you know what? It's this much to the cottage and it's this much to go home. And the traffic, we both went back back to the original plan.
Oh, yeah.
Went to the cottage and hung out and had a good time. So
Good.
what are you gonna
You
do?
see your daughter and stuff, though? You
Yeah,
saw your
my
daughter and stuff?
granddaughter, and yeah, spoiled her rotten. It
Oh
was great.
my gosh. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Good.
And as much as I
Everybody's
would love to
good.
share pictures, I'm not allowed. Darn it.
No, of course, no. You got to be safe.
I
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
Well,
Yep.
cool. Good.
Exactly.
Thanks for the
Right.
update, honey. Cool. Love
Yeah.
it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I'll be
Good
back
night.
on
Sweet
some
dreams, y'all.
point,
Bye
but
bye.
you too. God bless.
Good
God
night.
bless you. Bye, Bonnie. Thanks.
Good night, everybody. Love you.
All
Sorry,
right,
I'm
y'all.
quiet.
I guess we're going to shut it down so y'all can go over to, I think Jeremy is going on it
Yeah, Jeremy and
pretty
Mark.
soon.
There's
And
a
you
few
got
that come in later.
Marky. Probably a little different atmosphere. But I appreciate y'all coming. Love y'all. Have a good night. God bless you. No fear. Stand
That's
up
right.
to them. Good night, everybody.